Hey guys, it's James from honestcigarreviews.com, and today I'm just going to show you a quick video, not only of my humidor, but of problems that can happen from not properly humidifying. So just use me as a bad example. As you can see, it says 65. It's actually more like 68 because I just opened it and did some stuff around in there, organized. But if you look closely, you can't really see it on the camera. But if you look closely, it says 86 degrees, and it's probably more like 90 actually, because it was in my room, which is a little hotter. Out here we have air conditioning, but 86 degrees, 90, 86, 90 degrees, that's pretty hot. It's summer, and so I mean, ideally it should be like room temperature, like 68, 70 degrees. So while I was humidifying it correctly, around 65 to 68, the heat was just killing it. And so this is what you get. Here's a 464T Nub. This is the Cameroon. And as you can see, looks like that weird fuzz on the bottom here. And that is actually that's actually mold. And I've never had mold, never had issues with it, but this is the first cigar I have. And some people might go, "Oh, that's plume, that's a good thing." Well, no, it's not, because it's actually like fuzzy, and it could be tinted gray or green or whatever. Most likely mold is on the actual band, but it can be on the foot as well. But as you can see, that's not something that you can just brush off. It's it's not plume, it's mold. And mold can ruin a whole entire humidor, so I saw that today and I was like, oh crap, haven't seen the cigar in like a couple of years. I haven't really looked at it. And so that's what can happen when you have too much heat in your humidifier. I mean, it could be at 65, but if it's at 90 degrees, well, you're going to get mold probably. So I'm probably going to keep this out here where it's air conditioned. But let me just get a close-up of that for you. See, it's not much, but I think I can save it. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't save it, it's ruined cigar. I'm sure if I cut it off, like right here, make it a super duper nub, I'm sure it'll be fine. It doesn't smell weird, and I think that's like a big indicator of, if your mold smells bad, maybe it's real bad. It doesn't smell bad at all. So I'm just gonna let this air out a little bit, kind of cool down. So I guess we're gonna try to cut this. As I try to whip out my Cigar, I forgot that normally you cut from the the torpedo end. So these are 64-inch ring gauge. It's not gonna fit. Maybe I could cut the sides. I don't know. So I decided to whip out my trusty pocket knife, and we'll just go from there, I guess. It's kind of a dull knife. I should probably get a sharper knife. Worst case scenario, I guess, just throw it away. Just trying to get rid of the wrapper binder here. I don't know what I'm doing. This feels so wrong, by the way. It's not a very natural feeling. Cut open your cigars. Maybe it'll fit now. It kind of fits. Well, we'll just keep cutting. Now, let's see here. I don't know if you could see, But I don't really see any more mold. So that's good it didn't go inside it. So I mean it should be okay. It smells good. Maybe I'll cut some more just to be safe here. You know, because mold could cause like health problems like in your lungs and stuff. And it's not like you're going to inhale a cigar, but you don't want to risk it sometimes, you know. So that could also be why I should just throw this away. This is a mess. I should have done this on the paper plate, but you can't really see it on the camera because the white plate kind of reflects it. So the camera goes dim. This looks like pipe tobacco. But, you know, that should be it. I mean, I'll do a review of it. Maybe it's worse than I remember. It's kind of cool seeing all the different colored tobaccos in there. And if I die, well, it was for you guys. So, see you soon. Alright, I'm back again with this nub. This is the Cameroon. And as you can see, this is the same cigar that I just cut the, tried to cut off the, what am I trying to say, mold. And during that process, the band like cracked off, so it might be just a sign not to smoke it. But I'm a poor college student. I don't see any mold. I'm burning it anyway, so it should be fine. So we're gonna light this bad boy up and just enjoy ourselves. That smells good. And I've had this cigar for like seriously 4 years. Let me get rid of this. This looks silly. So I figure I'll enjoy it. If I get some sort of like, I don't know, cancerous mold in my lung, well, so be it. But yeah, it smells delicious. Here we go. First tastes are very cedary, very well aged, very mellow, and I can tell you what, it's going to be a great smoke. See you guys soon. Back again with the Nub Cameroon. As you can see, burn line's a little bit crazy. That's pretty obvious. I mean, I got to give this a fair review, and I butchered this cigar, so really, it's holding up pretty well actually. As far as flavors go, it's about a medium-bodied cigar. I'm tasting like a real faint spiciness, some leather, but mostly what I'm tasting is like a dark cocoa flavor. So there's some nice hints of like a dry chocolate or cocoa powder, I guess. And that's definitely something very pleasant about this cigar. I'd say the finish is actually really short. You know, for being like such a you know, like, I mean, it's just producing so much smoke, you know, and you think, oh yeah, it'd be like leaving like a long finish because I'm getting a lot of smoke. Well, not really. It's more of like an oily finish. It's more like a light oily finish. It kind of comes and goes. So that's something that's not as desirable for me. But definitely interesting flavors for sure. And you know, again, that the mold on the foot might have affected it. But I still think it's so far a pretty good smoke. And yeah, I'll just have to catch up with you guys about the halfway point. See you soon. Hey guys, I'm back again. This is the last third here. As you can see from the picture, I had a great ash, nice burn. Really nothing construction-wise bad about this. Let me just take another puff here. Pretty much the same flavors as before. A lot of cedar, tiny bit of leather, tiny bit of spice, and that cocoa flavor, cocoa powder, kind of that bitter note is still there. I'd say the aging of this cigar has made it more mild, more mellow, more medium body, more mild body, I guess. So I'd say it's like a mild, medium mild body cigar. Really something that I would definitely pick up. These are like $5, $6, $7 a pop. So, you know, if you get mold on it, cut it off. I wouldn't recommend that, maybe, but you know, it's still a great cigar. So, yeah, I think I'll rate this like an 8.8 on our 10-point scale. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. And yeah, have a great day.